Hello guys, happy Friday to you. You made it through another week. Hopefully it's not Sunday night at 11:58 when you're correcting these. Hopefully you're doing these each day. That would be my suggestion to you. When you correct these two questions and then any of the questions from here on out, I want you guys to show your corrections using another color pen or a different color pencil or somewhere where I can see the difference between your work and your corrections. That way we know and you know what you did right and then what you need to, what you did wrong maybe. So this one I already corrected because my video just died as I was doing this. So I'm just going to go over what I was saying before. So usually I'll do this work with you. But when you write an exponential equation, you need your y equals ab to the x. Okay? Your a is your y-intercept. Your b is what you multiply by. Okay? Your y-intercept is when x equals 0. So it's the y value. So your y-intercept, your a, in this case, is going to be 3. And then how do I get from 3 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 24 by multiplying? I times them by 2. So your b is going to be 2. So your equation should be y equals 3 times 2 to the x. That's what I want to see on your paper. If you don't have that, show this work that I have, okay? If you did have that, start it. Down here I was showing that you can't multiply 3 times 2 and say y equals 6 to the x. And the reason for that is because order of operations tells me I have to raise something to an exponent before I can multiply. And since I can't raise 2 to the x power, I just have to leave those separate, okay? So don't do that common mistake. Question number 2. You had to write the equation that was passing through these 2 points, knowing it's an exponential. So I put those 2 points in the table and I left a space for my y-intercept so that I can find it since I know I need that. Y equals a times b to the x, that's my y-intercept, and I eventually am going to need that. So what do I multiply 9 by to get to 3? Well, that's an odd one. Usually I know what I multiply 3 by to get to 9. That's easier. But when I'm going down, remember the trick. You can always take the lower number, the 3, and divide it by the 9 in your calculator, and it will show you 0.33 repeating. And then hit math, enter, enter, because we usually like it written as a fraction. Especially when it's a repeating decimal, we don't want you rounding. So that's what we multiply by, times 1/3, okay? So that right there is going to be my b value. And I need that to go then backwards to get my y-intercept or my a value. Okay, so b equals 1/3. A, we're not sure yet. But if I want to go backwards, I'm going to divide by 1/3 or the opposite of that, or I'm sorry, it's not the opposite, it's the same thing. Dividing by 1/3 is the same as multiplying by 3. So 9 times 3, right, I'm multiplying by the reciprocal, that's the opposite of multiplying by 1/3. That will give me 27. And that should make sense, right? These numbers should be getting bigger as you go up. Okay, so there's your y-intercept of 27. So the equation that you should have on your paper is y equals 27 times 1/3 to the x. Okay, give it a big star if you did that right. And I'll box those in for you. Okay, so I'll always show you at the end the right answers. These are your right answers. That way if you get them right, if you want to skip right to the end, you can just star them. If you didn't get them right, then please watch the video and listen to me. I'm sure you're not getting sick of my voice. Hopefully not. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Make sure you submit everything for the week. And everything for the week is the Monday's video assignment and those follow-up questions corrected, and this Wednesday video assignment with these follow-up questions corrected, okay? Thank you so much.